So before you start this video, please make sure that you have written the two let statements for this problem by yourself. I want you to try it for yourself first before you watch this video. So if you haven't yet, pause this video, try it for yourself, then come back. So assuming you guys have written your two let statements, let's go over it. So remember, for these problems, you're always going to have two variables. So you'll have two let statements. So you'll always start off by first putting let x equal blank and let y equal blank. Now we just need to figure out what x and y represent. So we mentioned this in the last lesson. You can easily figure out what x and y represent by looking at your question, and asking yourself, what are the two things this question is asking me to find? So when we look at our question, let's look at the first question. It says, for how many movie rentals will the cost be the same for both companies? So what this first question is asking you to find is how many movie rentals. So that means we can let our x be movie rentals. Let x equal movie rentals. So again, we found that because that's one thing that this question is asking us to find. Now we need to figure out what else is it asking us to find. Let's go back to our question. So it wants us to find the movie rentals, but it also asks, what is the cost? So cost is another thing it's asking us to find. It's another unknown. So we're going to let y equal the cost. So that should be your two let statements. One thing I want to address, if you switched these, if you let x equal cost and let y equal movie rentals, that also works. So either one works.